What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to Geeked Out Nation. My name is Brian, and today we are going to go ahead and take a look at the very next episode of The Big Bang Theory. This is season 1, episode 12, and hopefully you guys are enjoying the show so far. Hopefully you guys are enjoying watching me react to this show so far, or maybe you guys are just a fan of the show Big Bang Theory. Whatever reason it is that you guys tune in each and every single time we post these videos, I like to say thank you, honestly, from the bottom of my heart. You guys are truly amazing. None of this, guys, would not be possible if it wasn't for you guys. And this is one of the shows you guys recommended me to watch, and I really dig it, man. It's funny, it's awesome. I love all the characters. And yeah, man, it's really cool. I really dig it. I really like it. And hopefully you guys do as well. And that's hopefully why you guys are tuning in each and every time these videos get posted. So again, if you guys are a fan, feel free to leave a like, comment, subscribe. Head over to our Patreon to get the early episodes when they get put up. If not, completely cool. Always, guys, know it's up to you. But without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get a look at the next episode of The Big Bang Theory. So hopefully you guys are excited. I know I am. This show's funny. Let's check it out.
How about that?
He has no, he doesn't care.
Never use a transporter because the no, he would be exactly the same.
That is a problem.
I was gonna say that would be a problem.
So you
then.
see it too.
Dr. Hofstadter, Dr. Cooper.
My family is tunneling out of North Korea.
Advantage Kim. I thought maybe you boys could show Dennis around. Let him see why we're the best physical. We want him here, boys. Make it happen. Yes, sir.
You can count on us. We're on it. What the hell do you mean, dead end?
I mean, the whole landscape of false vacuum.
Desk. These are my books. This is my door. Please close it behind you. Goodbye.
Oh no. He's
Looks
about
like
to.
you're doing work in quantum loop corrections.
He's gonna
Keen
so.
observation.
He's gonna so
Goodbye.
shit on him about
You
this.
see where it went wrong, don't you?
I figured.
Leonard,
Yeah?
Heard it?
get him out, Leonard.
I'll show you the radiation lab.
Yo, Sheldon is so
Wow.
funny.
You won the Stevenson Award?
Yes. In fact,
This is really delicious, isn't it?
Guys, look at Sheldon. He still looks like he's upset.
Still can't talk to me unless you're drunk, huh?
Too. How about a hug for Howie?
Sure, Raj, hug Howard.
Oh man.
Something you'd like to share?
oh God, now even you're smarter than me.
You know, Sheldon, you don't have so many friends that you can afford to start insulting them.
Liz.
Well, of course you don't. You've never excelled at anything.
Oh, why would you say
I don't
that?
understand exactly how did he get any friends in the first place?
Right.
We liked Leonard.
What are you going to focus on?
Great.
So I've decided I'm going to collaborate with you.
And do what?
Great.
Uh-oh. He doesn't like that.
What exactly is it you do? I know you chatter on about it all the time, but I've never really paid attention. Pretty sure it's not very scientific. Is this how you normally work? Just hunches and guesses and stuff?
Sheldon, stop.
Okay.
Just
Sheldon,
chill.
I understand that you're going through a bit of way.
Yeah, seriously. You
If you're
let this
concerned
kid
about
get
sharing
you.
credit with me, your name can go first. I'm going.
Just chill, Sheldon. Just chill.
There's no ding-dong in it. How are two ding-dongs tomorrow gonna help me today?
Oh my gosh.
So, this is engineering, huh?
I'll talk to you later.
Hello, Oompa Loompas of science.
Damn.
Sheldon, what are you doing here?
I just came by to say hello.
I've been in this lab for 3 years. You've never come by to say hello.
Well, till now I've had better things to do. Huh. So it's a shelf.
No, you don't understand. During acceleration, it needs to stay perfectly level and provide... Yeah, okay, it's a shelf.
Now, I notice you're using titanium. I have a note from your mother that says, I love you, boobala. But neither of those is a cogent argument for titanium over nanotubes.
Sheldon?
Yes?
Go
This is what he does.
away.
I was gonna say that's what Howard does. He
Did
knows what he's
Leonard tell you
doing.
to say that?
I wonder what Raj does. What is it that he does scientific, like wise, like for work, like how these guys does.
Curious, sir.
That could replace me.
Oh no.
Is that even possible?
Right.
As it turns out, yes. Something's got to be happened to this boy, so he was no longer a threat to Sheldon.
Oh my God, guys, what are you thinking?
Then our problem would be solved.
Hang on, are we talking about murder?
Oh, good, you're all here. Look, I've decided that if
Guys,
the three of
check
you
out
drop
Howard's
whatever it is
belt,
you're
man.
working
He's
on
always
and
got
join
the
me, we can
sick
let go
ass
of
belt
fusion in less than a
buckles.
decade.
15-year-old girl will do the.
Oh my God, that does sound kind of weird.
It's possible she may have misunderstood us.
In the middle of the Mexican desert.
Okay.
To what end?
You know, it's like the baseball movie. You build it and they will come.
Oh man.
Been under a lot of He's nuts.
Stress. Thought he was gonna say stress.
Please go away.
Said Pharaoh to Moses.
Why are all these young women here?
His files indicated they had daughters between the ages of 14 and 16. Smooth.
Yeah,
Thank
you
you.
said it. You just said a little too much.
There's
Let's
the
see what
man
he
of the
says.
hour. Okay, so we now drunk.
Or can we?
No, we can't.
I don't think you mean we can't. I think you mean we shouldn't.
Hey, Howard, you're a Jew. If there was another Wailing Wall, exactly like the one in Jerusalem,
With your pants off while the whole football team laughs at you.
Are you crying?
No, I have allergies.
Okay. Oh, hey, how about her?
Sure. Because you wrote her essay for her and you drive up to visit her one weekend and she acts like she doesn't even know you.
And these guys have some terrible experiences with some girls.
Okay, so not her either. How about her?
Rashi, you can't say nothing here.
Kind of pretty. Little chubby, so he gets a peek at this.
Oh, no thanks. I'm going to the mall with Emma.
Well, I guess that worked.
Not
Somehow.
a girl.
Unbelievable. Did anyone see how he did it?
He's back.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Mission accomplished.
Get the mission. How did that little yutz get a girl on his own?
Pants.
Dude, Howard, what the fuck, dude?
It's Dennis Kim.
What the hell happened to you, kid?
Recognize him.
screw him, he was weak.
Yo, Sheldon, yo, is too much. All right, everybody, that is our episode for The Big Bang Theory. Episode 12 of season 1. Great episode. I want to give this a great solid 9 to start off, because as you guys saw, I was laughing throughout most of this episode, man. It was really funny, man. Throughout this whole entire episode, we were just pretty much following Sheldon and the guys. Well, mainly Sheldon. Sheldon was having some lunch, maybe I would say some lunch. It was probably around lunchtime. Sheldon was just having lunch with Leonard when their boss comes up with this kid. His kid's name is Dennis, and he is really smart. He's very, very smart, and he I guess it started. He pretty much was doing things that Sheldon was doing. Now remember, guys, Sheldon, I think he said he went to like college or something like that. He went really early to college. He was really young, kind of like around the same age as Dennis. Sheldon won a few awards. I believe younger than Dennis. I'm not too entirely sure. But Sheldon is really smart, right? And this kid is pretty much getting thrown into here, or at least he was, I guess, invited to be in here from him being so smart, to pretty much join the team, I guess. And right out the gate, the boss pairs Dennis up with Sheldon and Leonard to pretty much show him the ropes, show him around the area, the facility where they're working and things like that. Which that's what they do. They go on this like tour around the whole entire building, and they get to Sheldon's office. Sheldon pretty much showed them around and just wanted to show I guess just take him this way just to bring him to the office, pretty much is what I was trying to get at. The kid ends up going into the office here, and Leonard's like, come on, just show him around. You know, he's a kid. He wants to know. He wants to see, you know, what's around here. And the moment he shows him a few things, just a few little things in his office, Dennis here, he kind of notices something on the board. Now, I'm not too like into like science and stuff, so like I can't really tell you guys too much like what the boards represent. But Dennis, as you guys could kind of see right now, he's looking at the board, and I guess he sees something wrong, or he sees that there's something that could potentially be fixed up or something to pretty much help Sheldon, I guess, out with whatever it is that he is working on. Again, I don't know what it is what that board really says. But some people do. Some people could just look at it and know what that means, what it represents, what it's for, things like that, you know. But anyway, so Dennis was just looking at the board, and he starts to correct Sheldon. And Sheldon doesn't really like that too much. He's like, all right, you got to go. You got to get out of here. Just before he leaves, he looks on the board here, or on the wall, as you guys can kind of see on your screen there. He looks at the award that Sheldon won when he was about 14, I think. I think he said 14 or 14 and a half years old. When he was very young. I guess that's a very high honorable award, whatever that award is. But I guess Dennis here is someone who also received the award. I don't know if he received it before Sheldon's age or whatever, but Sheldon is he's very proud of this moment. So Dennis says something here, and it kind of gets under Sheldon's skin a bit. The guys are hanging out at they're hanging out at Leonard and Sheldon's place, just eating some possibly dinner. It looks like some Chinese food. Looks really good. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. But then Sheldon is still thinking about Dennis and how smart he is, and I guess it makes him feel like he's not as smart. Which he kind of says that here. He says something where Dennis reminds him of someone, and Sheldon reminds himself as this guy who's next to that someone. I don't know. Sheldon referenced it, but I wasn't sure what the reference was. Like, I didn't know who he was saying, but he referenced something that eventually he even caught on saying that because he didn't know the guy's name that Howard knew, and he was just like, oh man, even Howard's smarter than me and things like that. Sheldon just takes things, guys, I think a little bit to the extreme. I mean, if you ask me, I mean, this kid is only 15. And Sheldon's already accomplished a lot. I mean, I don't think he's won the Nobel Prize, but he accomplished a lot, it seems. You know what I mean? He has a good career going for himself, him and Leonard. And yeah, so I think for me, I think Sheldon's just overthinking a lot of what's going on here. And that kind of goes to what I was just saying here in this scene. Sheldon just starts to bother everybody. He wants to get into pretty much Leonard's business, see what he's working on, see what he could help him possibly do to better whatever it is that he's working on. And you could kind of see, guys, Leonard was annoyed, and he's like, I don't really need to hear this. I don't want to hear this. You guys let me know in the comments below. I think is this like a scientist thing? Like, you know, for whatever these guys are, like when they're creating like a theory or something, or when they're creating something, do scientists like to, how would I like, they kind of keep their ideas to themselves, kind of like thing, is what I'm trying to get at. Like, because like I said, Sheldon here tried to help Leonard out, and Leonard kind of was just like, he didn't really want to hear it. Kind of like how Dennis was trying to help Sheldon out, but Sheldon kind of didn't want to hear it. And then that goes to the next scene, pretty much, where we get with Sheldon going to the engineering department where Howard is pretty much at, and he starts trying to help. He starts to try to help out Howard, and Howard's like, "Man, I got a master's degree in this. This isn't really your field. I know what I'm doing," which is true. It's true. And Sheldon even says some, like, a little insult to them, saying like, "Look at the Oompa Loompas of the workers that work here, wherever they work or whatever, you know." And I was just like, "Oh man." But yeah, Sheldon, like I said, guys, Sheldon is just, I think, just thinking a little way too hard about Dennis and all these other things. The guys kind of get an idea, Raj, Leonard, and Howard, they get this idea of, why don't we let's try to bring some women, age appropriate for Dennis, to try to get try to get him kind of distracted. Let's get him distracted. Let's kind of get him to lose his focus so he potentially doesn't come working either where we are or just be in our, our area so Sheldon could, act normal. So they come up with this idea of bringing a whole bunch of like younger girls, 14, maybe 15 to be exact, just so that Dennis could have his eye on something else other than whatever it is that they're trying to do with him at the job, their boss to be exact. And then when we get to the scene, yeah, let me just get to there. Once we get to the scene, guys, pretty much there's all the younger girls are here. They're trying to these guys, which is funny to me. This scene was really funny. These guys are trying to figure out a way to kind of help Dennis have a girl like go to him. So they're all trying to like talk ways of doing that. And as they're talking about it, they're talking about like kind of like the experiences they went through. And Howard, what he was saying about one of the girls, how she looked, that he didn't think it would be a good match. Same thing with Leonard. And we know Raj, guys. We know Raj doesn't really speak to women or girls like that. So we knew right out the gate he was not going to be able to have any information to help these guys actually attempt this or to make it work. And then something funny happens. Dennis doesn't need any help. He ends up macking on a girl on his own. And he ends up pretty much leaving out of there with the girl. And as you guys see their face, they're all like, whoa, what the hell? How did this happen? Like, what did he say to this girl that she wanted to leave with him? Because Dennis is smart. And that's what they are. Well, that's what they still are, but that's what they were. They were like Dennis when they were growing up, obviously. And I guess they used to get picked on a lot. I guess people must have called them nerds or whatever. I don't know. Whatever people, I guess, does either nowadays or whatever it was back in the days. But that's how it was. It was really tough for them to speak to women. It was tough for them to talk to girls. So when they saw Dennis in like 2 seconds leave with a girl, they were all like, whoa, what the hell? What did he do? What did he say? And as you guys see the face here, they were all like shocked and surprised. But yeah, then they leave with the girls. Sheldon gets back to normal. He likes to see what he saw, and he gives a speech saying that he's going to continue to work. No girl is going to get into his way or whatever, something like that. And then the last scene that we get to here, guys, the guys, I guess Howard created these rockets and he wanted to lift them off. He got a ticket for doing this, I guess, in Central Park or whatever park it is that they are, because it's a public park or whatever. As they're walking, they see Dennis, and they see Dennis still with the same girl, but it looks like he kind of went down the wrong path. He started to drink. It looks like he is dressed completely different. His hair doesn't even look done. And he's just chilling, I guess. And they kind of like was like, oh man, I think we ruined. Well, Howard, I think, was like, I think we ruined his life. And then Leonard was like, did we really? Because he still has a girl. I don't know. And then Sheldon says something hilarious at the end. He's like, oh, screw him. He was weak anyways. I thought it was hilarious. Great episode. I give this a strong 9. I like the series. I like the show. Hopefully you guys like the series and the show. And hopefully I get to see you guys next time on The Big Bang Theory.